back to That Dad Guy. It's August 21st, 2022. I've got a bunch of cards I can rate, from personal swaps to registered cards that I can go out. I have 5 official ones that I can send out this week, so that's great. And this week I tried something a little different based on all the recommendations that you guys gave me, because I was always pulling my addresses for registered on Sundays because that's when I tend to write them. And I was getting the same 2 countries, United States and Germany, time and time again, which isn't a bad thing. They get there in good time, they get registered quickly, and I can turn around and get new ones. But it's always nice to have some different countries. So you guys suggested that make sure that my settings were set, that I wasn't to get duplicate countries as much as possible. So I did check that to make sure it was all right. And you also said pick on different days when your cards get registered. Pick a new address right away, so you'll have different times of the day, different days of the week. And so that's what I did. And so I had 5 different ones that made it to their destinations. I picked 3 more United States. I got Finland, and I got a Slovakia. Slovakia is a new country for me to get, and no Germany this week. So I think your suggestions worked, that when they get registered, pull the address right at that time, and you'll get different countries. So I'm going to continue to try to do that, even though I'm going to continue to write them out on the Sunday. The only problem with that is that I pull an address, say, on a Monday, and I'm waiting 4 days. The time it takes to get to its destination is a lot longer. So it's half a dozen this, half a dozen that. I don't want to pull a card and write it and then not have anything to show you. So that's what's going to end up doing for right now. Things may change. All right. The first one I have, it's going to the United States. I can't read the profile to you, because I don't know if you've had this happen before, if you are a YouTuber as well, but friends of yours or subscribers of yours or whatever have you, you get a chance to pull their address. And that's what I did. I pulled one of my friends' addresses, and so I'm going to get to send a card. I'm going to send this Doctor Who card, space themed, off to them. I'm not going to read you who it is or their little biography, because if they're watching, they're going to know ahead of time that they're getting a card from me. So I thought that was really cool, that someone that I already knew that was a post-crosser, I got to pull their address and send one off to them. So looking forward to that. Hopefully they enjoy it. All right, the next one also going to the United States. This one's going to Washington State, and he is married with 2 grown children, has a dog. His son and wife are now parents, so he's got 2 grandchildren as well. His daughter has a PhD in molecular biology and a college professor. How cool is that? So congratulations to him and his children, and now his grandchildren. Things that he likes anything to have to do with technology, but sci-fi not so much. Anything quirky or offbeat, unusual, or out of the ordinary, he likes that. He likes llamas. He's not fond of generic cat pictures, but he likes humorous ones. Anything with dogs is great. He's not easily offended, but he doesn't want anything malicious or hateful. Either do I. Retro or vintage photography and art, including advertising. Yeah, it goes on and on. He's got lots of things that he likes, and gives you an idea of what he doesn't like either. So he likes art, he likes dogs. So I printed this one off. It's a Paul Gauguin card. It's called Still Life with 3 Puppies, and came out in 1888. So hopefully that fits the bill for him. All right, my third and last one going to the United States is going to Arizona. He lives with his family, his 17 cats. Okay, 17 cats. He says he's got 7 kittens to give away, but still going to leave him with 10 cats. That's a lot of cats. He moved to Arizona in the early 2021, so it hasn't been all that long. He's from Pennsylvania originally, and he's looking forward to exploring the Southwest United States. So, but he does miss the seasons like autumns in Pennsylvania and small towns and the snowfall. I think I could do without the snowfall for a little while. I'd be willing to try that. Arizona in the summer, though, would be mighty hot. All right, he collects books, postcards, old pictures, ephemera. He's into artsy photography. He likes pictures of cats. He's got his own Instagram account. If you can look him up, it's Chris Auto PA. So there you go. There's a shout out to him if he wants people looking up his Instagram. So he likes cats. I have this cat. It's one of the new issue stamps that came out this year in Great Britain. So we're going to send that along to him. All right, the next one I have is going to Slovakia. So this is the new country for me to send to. I'm pretty happy about that. He likes to read, travel, bake, walk with his dog Alex, or with her dog Alex. She's a high school teacher. She's going to work a few more years and then looking forward to retiring. So it's great that she's at the end of her career, but looking forward to what to do in her second life. Things she likes to receive would be natural wonders, national parks, roads and railway bridges, monuments, interesting places, industry monuments, interesting water fountains, football stadiums, interesting stairs, railway stations. I think she likes things that are interesting. She likes UNESCO World Heritage Sites, famous villages, and so on. So if she likes things that are interesting, I am sending the world's largest lobster, which is located in Shediac, New Brunswick, only about a 20-minute drive from me here. All right, the final registered card I have going out is going to Finland, and so I do a lot of cards that go to Finland. It's nice to get some more registered again. She is likes to see friends from all over the world. She's a retired teacher, lives in a small town in southern part of Finland. Things that she likes. After 2 years of post-crossing, she sent almost 700 cards. Wow. She appreciates any card, but likes water in all its forms, mountains, people in their everyday life, work, hobbies, festivals, exotic animals like pandas, koalas, kangaroos, and puffins, miniature schnauzers, post meetup cards, hearts. So she's got lots of different things that I probably could cover. But when she says puffins, I thought New Brunswick wildlife animals, you're going to get a whole bunch of different animals on this card. But puffin ticks the box, so there you go. So those are my 5 official ones to send. Now I'm going to show you some of the other cards that are going to go to swaps and friends and people that have requested things. We've got this one here showing a whole bunch of Canadian type things. We've got our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau there. We've got canoes, we've got moose, there's beavers. Yeah, there's all sorts of things there traveling through the Rocky Mountains. Kind of a funny take on a few different things. We've got Old Town Moncton. So this is Moncton in 1912, so 110 years ago. It looks a little different today, the main street, than it does back then. We have the beautiful flower pots, or the rocks, Hopewell Rocks in New Brunswick here at sunset or sunrise. We have some great foxes from Prince Edward Island. We have a funny Star Wars cartoon. They're playing pin the tail on the donkey, but Kylo is saying to Rey, he knows that you can see me. We've got another humorous card. Here on the 15th of August, now, so almost a week ago, it was Acadian Day. And so these are all a whole bunch of things that kind of represents the Maritimes, but in an Acadian fashion, with the lobster and the fishermen with the sou'wester and the lighthouses and the wallpaper that is in the Acadian flag. Here we have meetup card going out. You can see that there is a paperclip because there is more than one of them going out to the destination. There's some attractions you might be doing if you're here in New Brunswick, whether it's going to see lighthouses, going across the Heartland's world's longest covered bridge, excuse me, the Algonquin Hotel in St. Andrews, some whale watching, the rocks, a variety of things to do. Here's a little bit more history. So these are the Fathers of Confederation hanging out in Prince Edward Island at Charlottetown in 1864 when they ratified the agreement that Canada would be a nation. So if you're into history, but you like some old-timey things too, it might be the card for you. And who knows, maybe it is the card for you. Here we've got the trolley cars in San Francisco with Alcatraz in the background. Reminds me of a trip my wife and I did a long time ago, and brings back great memories. Here we have another meetup card. You've seen that already. Here we have a moose having a little cool off on these hot, hot days. Today it is around 29, but feels like 34, 35. I actually went and mowed the lawn this morning when I thought it would be cooler. It was not cooler, but it is done at least. Here is the Miscou Island Lighthouse here in New Brunswick, for those of you who enjoy lighthouses. Some artwork. So Sunday afternoon on the island of La Grande Jatte was a painting that I had to study when I was in high school at Georges Seurat. And then I have 2 of these cards going off, my logo cards, that dad guy. So I have a lot of writing ahead of me to do. I'll get it done. I'm on vacation, so I don't really have a time limit, so I'll be able to get some of these things done. We are also getting my daughter ready to go to university, so that's in the process of things to do, and checklists of things that have to get done. So hopefully you guys are having a great weekend, enjoying beautiful weather, staying a little bit cooler if possible, and have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?